Hey everyone, Paul Daniels here, another daily fix. Today we've got a 15-inch MacBook. This is the 1398, it's not the 1278. So we have a bit of a chance of getting this one to work. Obviously with the previous generation ones you can get them to work if they've got the 3330 board, but let's see what we can find out of this. Maybe we're lucky, maybe it's the U7900, or is it 7800? Anyway, let's get into it, have a look. Well, I don't see any liquid damage immediately. Nothing really on there. Just turn it on just to be sure. And we definitely have no display. Alright. Battery disconnected. These are always fun and games, just simply for the amount of unscrewing you have to do to get to everything. Not as bad as the 1706 or as the 1708. Not as bad as those. It's still a moderate amount of work. Sometimes I like to get my big magnetic sheet for this. Oh, we do have an indicator of liquid here. Bad luck here. So we've got the backlight completely charred away, but good luck for the fact that it didn't damage the connector. So on a couple of the previous ones I've had, the backlight pins just get charred away. And we're good on both sides, so thank goodness for that. I mean, really, of all the luck, the liquid has to come in here and nowhere else. We'll check U8900 as well, just as a precaution, but this here will be the primary reason that we don't have any output. Fun and games. Well, this is an 820 426. Okay, I have never touched one of these before. That's just what everyone wants to hear. So I guess basically we just got a backlight and you're in a great place there. I'm going to have to take the heat sink off. Alright, I guess we'll get this connector off. Get it out of the trouble's way. Let's flux it up, make it a bit easier, and at the same time we'll clean up those other areas that are a bit sus. I think we wasted about 90% of our flux then. Oh well. So we lost a couple of traces there. We have, that's going to be fun. Do we have enough there? Is that one even important? We should be right. That's part of the trio here. So that one, they're all part of the same trace. So we're okay. See if we don't have a short to ground. No short to ground. Alright, we'll get the wick on that, clean it up. Then we can stick a new connector on there. A new connector that I don't seem to have, but maybe... I'm hoping that the A1398 type connector should do the trick. It looks very similar. Guess we'll see. Oh, something not right there. It's almost like my iron all of a sudden lost its heat. Wow, something... Come on. Still not great. Don't know what went wrong there. Maybe the wick was a little bit thick. And somebody forgot to wick the two large grounding holding mechanical hold pads. There we go. You're done. Everything else looks satisfactory. Alright, let's see if our 1466 connector is a match, or whether we're going to be in for a world of trouble. Well, it's pretty hard for that to be much more perfect. Let's have a look and see if we have the same. Yeah, I mean the tooth locations are right. Seems about right to me. Take it down first by using a really dodgy solder job. Well, that's really dodgy. Ring in the hot air. That gives us the looks like I'm really channeling the Dodgy Brothers today. Come on back. It's better. Alright. We'll get that cleaned up better a little bit later. We basically just want to anchor the pin. Or anchor the connector rather. So it doesn't jump around when we're trying to set down the solder on the pins. We may have to use the hot air on this again, because especially up here. There we go. Now we can focus on the pins. It's going to be fun because this board makes you have to tuck your gut in. Alright, they're all done. These little end anchors can be a real pain in the butt. Never seem to get them quite as clean as I like. So I always have a little like they haven't had enough flux on them, which is true. which is why I have to come back with the hot air on them. Okay. And the pad. Again, more flux and hot air required. If I use the chisel tip, it'd be a lot easier. But that would mean changing tips. So we just go back to the hot air. Perfect. Better? Let's got that one there to do. And I think we need to just clean up this a little bit more. It's just a wee bit scraggly. Again, hot air to help the thermal mass. Whoops, we're way out of frame. Let's give it a wash down. More alcohol. I like to give it a wash down and get as much off as I can because it's preferential at times to not have to go into the ultrasonic if you can help it. Like the rest of the board is perfectly okay. And putting it through an ultrasonic clean, that puts a small amount of stress on the board. And most times it's perfectly, within reason to do it. But if you don't have to do it, then if you can clean up the area well enough, then it's worth not putting it in. So I inspect that third pin there. Make sure it did get some. Yep, that's good. Some of those soldered. Some of these joints could be improved. Not going to take much, just a touch. Just wait for the iron to get hot. I'll need more flux there. Oh dear, I've done the try to fix it, made it worse scenario. I have a feeling this solder feels contaminated. Definitely feels like there's a contaminant in there. Alright, finally that's better. Now we can wash it again. Connector fits without forcing. Alright, here goes. Ooh, yeah. Better check we don't have a short on backlight output with the screen connected. I mean, I know we're going to blame the liquid damage, but we don't know what's happened to the screen itself. Ground. No short. Hey, we're back. How's that?